Hi, I'm Cynthia from All About ELD. In this video, I'm sharing some of the things I do when I go back to school at the beginning of the year. If you're new to teaching multilingual learners and wondering what you might be doing during those first weeks of school, keep watching. There are many ways to create ELD schedules. Some schools may provide you with a schedule, while at other schools, you and your team may be responsible for creating your own small group ELD schedules. Either way, some important factors to consider when creating ELD groups include students' grade levels, WIDA information or the test that your state uses for assessing English proficiency, available spaces for groups, the number of ELD teachers available, lunch schedules, and teacher duties. My team and I have created schedules using sticky notes because they are easier to move around and make the process more visual. Once we finalize the groups, we transfer the schedule to an online version. However, we have also created our groups digitally from the beginning. One of the most important things you can do to prepare for the school year is to become familiar and confident with your curriculum and standards. Talk to other ELD teachers and ask them for tips. You can also ask if you can look at their lessons or materials that they used in previous years. Knowing what you're teaching will make it easier to scaffold and differentiate your lessons so you can support students in accessing the content while also developing their language skills. Setting up my teaching space is one of the most exciting things for me. I change the way I set up my space every year. When setting up your classroom or teaching area, think about how functional the space is and how your students will move around. Planning this ahead of time can help transitions flow more easily and quickly. Another tip is to choose a designated space for your anchor charts and materials that students will be using every day. This makes it easier for students to access what they need and become more independent. There are going to be many trainings throughout the year. Some may be online while others may be in person. For online trainings, you might want to complete some of them together with your team, if it's possible. You can take quizzes together, discuss the content, and help each other along the way. Some trainings may be provided by your county, where you'll have opportunities to meet other ELD teachers from other schools. Others may be presented at your school. Another important thing to do at the beginning of the year is to check student files, especially for new students and kindergarten students, to determine if they qualify for ELD services. If students qualify, they will need to be screened to determine their English proficiency levels. This information will help you place them into an appropriate ELD group. You will be supporting and working with multiple teachers, and everyone has their own teaching styles, knowledge, and personalities. Introducing yourself and setting aside time to meet and go over expectations when you first visit their classroom is a great way to start building positive relationships with your colleagues. In addition, you may be teaching your small groups in their classrooms, so asking about available space and sharing your group times and schedules can help establish clear communication and avoid misunderstandings later in the year. Since kindergarten is the first year of school for many students, we need to check their files to determine if they might qualify for ELD services. If they qualify, we assess them using the WIDA screener for kindergarten or the assessment that your state uses. This information helps us determine their English proficiency level and create appropriate kindergarten ELD groups. When you first meet with your ELD groups, start with fun and easy activities. This gives you an opportunity to get to know your students while allowing them to get to know you. These first few meetings are also a great time to establish routines and expectations and create a safe and welcoming space where students feel comfortable learning and using English. Another important part of your job is progress monitoring. Pay attention to how students are using both social and academic language and look for their growth over time. Some schools or counties may provide assessments or progress monitoring tools, while in other situations, you may have the flexibility to create your own. There are also other things you may be asked to do at the beginning of the year, such as supporting your school during open house or back to school night. Remember that your responsibilities may look different depending on your school, county, team, and the students that you work with. Thank you so much for watching. I hope these tips gave you a better idea of some of the things you might be doing during those first few weeks as an ELD teacher. Check out the links in the description for resources that go along with this video. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share it with other teachers who might find it useful.